the third. Yeah. Hello from Metro ATL. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick before I start talking. For real, for real. Show y'all something. I get my camera there. Okay. This right here, you see what I'm wearing. I ain't playing out here. I ain't playing. Hold up. Come on, camera. Flip back around. Act right. What's it doing? Hold on. Okay. What I want to show y'all is this is ice, okay? The biggest misconception about snow in Atlanta, we do get snow, but most of what we get is actually this. And all my life it's been like that. I didn't really witness true snow till I was in New York in college in Brooklyn back in '93. You know what I'm saying? And that was a record year for snow up there. All my New Yorkers know what I'm talking about, okay? Like real snow is fluffy. And yes, it can compact and turn into ice as it freezes and stuff. But when it falls out the sky like this and comes together, that makes for some really, really, really dangerous driving conditions. And therefore, I want to start off this live by saying what I always say, what I tell y'all about. ONYXCON is a 501c3 nonprofit arts and creative lifestyle organization. So we do not make it without your support. You know what I'm saying? Everything you get to see here, everything I do, everything I put out is because of the ability of two things. Me going in my own pocket to make it happen, okay? And the ability to monetize, if not immediately, eventually. And eventually is the way it is over here on YouTube. So, you know, like every other YouTuber, when we all say, subscribe, yo, it's for real, y'all, it's for real. But the bigger part of it is to understand that if you're in the United States and you want to get something back for your subscription, for your donations, for anything you give, you know what I'm saying? Then you can give support and get it back. You know what I'm saying? We're 501c3 nonprofit, real nonprofit, okay? So if you know how to do your taxes, and it's tax time right now, you can get all that money back at the end of the year. That's the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? But let me get my settings right here. I was gonna open it up for open forum, but I said, what am I thinking? That don't never work. People just not mature enough. So we're gonna do it the way I always do it. If you're a subscriber, you can holler. Otherwise, shut them. Woo, I swear. People. But yo, we having a beautiful set of snow days, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like I say, it really snow days, it's really ice days. And it makes for really crazy driving conditions. I drive to live, you know. I'm gonna live regardless, but my side gig to everything else I do, you know, I'm in the film biz, all that good stuff. I've mentioned it before on my channel. You know what, let me give y'all some scenery while we talking. Let me give y'all some scenery. Y'all see me all the time. Let me give y'all some scenery. All right, so I'm saying my side gig is doing courier work. But you can't drive when it's like this. You get out here, or you can, but you about silly, because as soon as this here freezes again, night and day, every night. Like, the only reason I can even walk on this right now is because it's not frozen right now. But as soon as it hit 32 and the freeze come on again, imagine driving on this. Yeah. And like I say that for all these northerners who, I know how they talk. I got friends and family up there. Like I say, I had my first year of college in New York. So I know how they, oh man, please, we go to work and all that. It'd be 5 feet of snow. You keep saying the right words, snow. It ain't been 5 feet of freaking little bits of ice. It ain't been 5 feet of this, baby. You try driving on 5 feet of that. That's different. That's different. I don't care what you say, that's different. Ain't nobody driving on 5 feet of ice. You ain't plowing through that. You ain't shoveling that easily. The thing that we're lucky about is in the South, when we do get it, it typically is only what it is, about 2 to 3 feet. Now, it's been cold like it is here now, yesterday and today. And of course it came down the night before yesterday. So, yo, we just straight dealing with it. It's sure enough here to stay until that sun come back out. So as soon as the sun blesses us again, things can maybe get back to normal. Yeah, you'll still see little ice patches on the side of the road and stuff like that. But what you see is literally what you get. It's gonna be like this, and it ain't safe. Cause I was looking at, I almost went out today. I almost said, man, let me see if I can get me an order. At least make something, man. I need to do something, man. Man, I looked at what that would be. And to make it so bad, it was temptation too, because it was like a $50-something order for 2 hours, which is my favorite types of orders to get. Because naturally, you rarely get 2 of those in a day, but sometimes you do. Most of your orders gonna be between, or at least the ones I will take are gonna be between $12.50. Because I always say in my head, I say $25 an hour is my rate. Minimum when I'm doing that courier thing. Because it's hard to get it, but it can be done. And I happen to be in a zone where it's possible. So, you'll get like some $12.50 for 30 minutes. You'll get some 20-something, almost 25, sometimes over 25. Hell, I've had some, 15-minute order, and it was $25. I was like, ooh. And usually those are ones where, you got to carry something heavy, which I love it. I'm like, I wish they would just to all of my courier workers or anybody who does that type of work, you're going to feel me on this. But I wish they would make it where, we would be in a special category of people willing and ready, got the vehicle and everything and the strength to lift a bunch of, 21 water bottle thing. I don't care. That's easy work. Let's go. Up and down flights in apartments. I live it. I love it. Let's get it. It's like, because for real, that's my gym. I ain't no gym rat. I'm out here. This is my gym. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I can do when I'm in that car. Like right now, this is the gym. This leg work every day. I'm hiking. I'm walking. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually walking to a hiking area where I can get on something like this and go through it with an actual trail, and I'm gonna see how muddy it is, because I know it's thinning out a little bit, so I don't know if it's gonna be right for me to really do what I got in mind, but we're gonna see. That's what I'm on a mission to go do for my Show Enough workout today, get my miles in. Yesterday I did 6.61 miles. I was so happy for that. Okay, it's time to cover back up the face. Whew. Ooh, you start feeling it. You give it a minute, boy, you start feeling it. It turned to that refrigerator. But anyway, I did 6.1 yesterday. I don't know if I'll do that much today, but I'll try. Ooh, it's so slushy. It is so slushy. This stuff be slippery. You got to walk with confidence. Put your foot down on it. Put your foot down. But as I was saying, we need your donations for all my real friends on here. Of course, I'm not talking to nobody who ain't about it. We ain't got time for the hate and all the nonsense. We dealing with people who really love ONYXCON. Now would be a great time to give a donation if you're already a subscriber. Make sure you hit the subscribe. That's the least you could do. That's like money later when we finally get monetized. And keep watching, because more than anything right now, we need the watch hours. We already got enough followers to at least start the monetization. We just need at least 3,000, and then 4,000, 3,000, then we can do super chats So if you remember, if you wanted to give a donation while I'm live, that kind of thing, everybody can see that you gave, you know. But for folks who just can give anytime, because you can always give, at ONYXCON on Venmo, #ONYXCON on WhatsApp, and ONYXCON@gmail.com, PayPal. I always mention PayPal, but it seems like most people don't even use PayPal no more. But there's some, so I always mention it. But Venmo, which is actually a PayPal company if you didn't know, super easy, just like Cash App. Better than Cash App in my opinion, but people just, Cash App kind of came first in popularity. And then Venmo is here, but I like Venmo more. It's more organized to me as a company and everything. I like PayPal, so, there you go. But anyway, so support if you can. Appreciate it. And yeah, we're gonna do it like that, you know what I mean? Because we need it, y'all, for real. These days, everything you see me doing right now, this is the job today, giving y'all this content. So if you're enjoying it, send a donation, because for real, I ain't making nothing. I would have been in the car, like I said, I was about to do that $50-something order. Then I imagined all the stuff that I know comes with the job. And shout out to DoDash. I'm gonna shout her out. Just came across her channel last night by chance. And I know what it is. It's the algorithm of me looking up other YouTubers, talking about their monetization experience, talking about their ups and downs with it. Mostly ups, because that's most of what I want to hear is how to get it for real and love it. But I like to hear about the troubleshooting too, because you're going to have to deal with the nonsense, And we all have similar experiences. We all deal with the threat of demonetization once you are monetized. If a video got the wrong music for the wrong length and all that stuff. And we all deal with ways of blocking trolls, and some people tolerate. I just have zero tolerance. So sooner or later, you ain't gonna even hear me say that word no more. It's gonna be like they don't exist. We don't allow it. But I get it that it happens. And I especially hate it for the ladies, because I can only imagine the amount of absolute psychotic nonsense they get in their comments. Dudes, we get tried too. But one thing about it is, it's easy to talk that kind of ish on a keyboard. But anyway, I ain't gonna go down that lane, because I'm quick to get triggered and think about all the wonderful things I'd like to do to them. But anyway, we're gonna get focused here. We're gonna get focused. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? We need that support, y'all. If you can give, please do. Like I said, I was shouting out DoDash. That's her name. Dough, like get dough, like bread dough, money. DOUGH. Dash, because she does DoorDash, and she does, what else does she do? I always hear her talking about, Grubhub. She does all the usuals. And I've lived that life too. I used to do food delivery. I still do food delivery, but through a whole nother kind of company. But basically, she does the, that door-to-door type thing. And I know that life, like I said, I know what that can be like. And her channel is hilarious, because she does the same thing a lot of us do. She'll go live from the car, share her thoughts. Sometimes she's just talking about current topics. Other times she's talking about what she's been through and whatnot. But she's got good energy, and I love to support people who got good energy. And she said something too. She had a major success in being monetized, where one month she made $9,000 something dollars. I said, yo. And then she also made $5,000, she said, one month, and $6,000 another month. I was like, oh, that's music to my ears for possibilities, you know what I'm saying? Keep you motivated when you know people can get it like that. And of course I know it's true. What's up, Cohen? I'm assuming you are a subscriber, a true monetization person. I'm not familiar with your name. I don't see a picture, so that makes me a little bit leery, because usually people who ain't got a picture, they be on that BS, but I hope you're not. If you keep coming correct, you can stick around. What's happening? Anyway, so yeah, she's about that life. And she was just talking about being positive no matter what happens, and how hard that is to maintain, and knowing how, people be trying to get at you and stuff, but you got to just know for yourself what your goals are. Remember the best parts of life and why you even do this in the first place. and just stay on the grind. Don't ever give up. Like people say all the time about success. Never ever give up. Period. So, ooh, see, this is what I was talking about. Hold on. So I'm in the trail now. So this is like a little thing that goes over a creek. When I tell you, as soon as oh, there it go. Ah, that's what y'all wanted to see, you sons of bitches. Yeah. Never mind. See? And that's exactly why I didn't drive. Now, if that can happen on foot, imagine what happens in a car going uphill. Getting them backwoods orders that I sometimes get where you got to go to somebody's house who literally live in the boonies. And you get out there and they got loose dogs. Holy sheesh. You know, loose dogs, all kind of other crazy stuff going on. Stuff looking iffy, maybe. Not so sure that it's safe. Yeah, see, I'm realizing this wasn't necessarily the best goal today, so I'm gonna keep it on flat ground. Cause like I say, it's slippery, y'all, it's ice. It's not fluffy. It ain't necessarily soft. It's crunchy and it's slick. And together, it will bust your ace. I'm good, by the way. I'm good. I knew I might slip on that. I was really testing it just to see. I was prepared for the fall. Prepared for the fall. I was already ready to drop the phone and go into the push-up position. Because I be push-ups every day. Every day that I can. Yes, indeed. We get it. But, yeah, it's one of them days, y'all. Can't play with it. Be careful on them bridges, man. They slick. Yeah, for real. Yeah, people out here trying to get it too. It seems nice until it happens. Oh! Shit. As you see, some folks got out here even in the snow, or I keep saying snow. Like I said, I need to call it what it is, in the ice. And did a little bike, because it's a bike trail too. But they must have had the right kind of tires. That's for sure. Because it ain't hard, it ain't that thick. So, you know, the right tires and pressure of your body on the weight of that. Yeah, you good. Actually, right now, I'm good. Going uphill on this, I can get it. Got the right traction on my boots, I'm good. We gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gonna be all right. Yeah. Flip it for y'all. Flip. What's up? Every now and then it's like I want to feel the air, but then I put it right back over my nose, because it will start making you feel like your nose finna crystallize. But as I was saying, okay, I'm not dripping. That's the thing. I don't want to be on camera, nose snotty and crap. That ain't cute for the ladies. And that's all I'm trying to be cute for. What's happening, ladies? Oh man, I am gonna cover my nose again. It's just too much for it. You feel it too quick. Hold on. Y'all balanced on a tree here. That's a good shot. Whew. Love this scarf. Shout out to my mom. She gave me this for Christmas one time. I always shout her out for all the Christmas gifts. Oh yeah. My parents be taking care of their son, for real. Much love. Pops, I know you're gonna probably see this again. My dad be watching all my stuff. When I think he's not watching, he watching. Ooh. There we go. You know, we got ONYXCON style. We gotta make it stylish. We gotta show you all that gray and the maroon, you know what I'm saying? Let it just all be up in there, flowing together, looking all flavorful with that Carolina skull cap. Shout out to Carolina. I always like the chicken logo. Plus they be winning. Them ladies is back. I looked up their record. They back on it again, boy. That basketball team ain't no joke. Hell, football team wasn't no joke this year. They lost the bowl, but hey, you can't front on them. They made it. You can't front on them. They doing some things up there in Carolina. Something got in my eye. What is that? All this stuff that got lint, you know? Okay. Anyway. As I was saying. Whew. Let me get this thing. I know it's still gonna fall off my nose. It is what it is. It just keeps happening. It's gonna happen. Just keep it moving. So, yeah, I was saying, if you're just new to this, if you're coming in now, just now, make sure you consider subscribing. First and foremost, hit the like button. At least like the video, you know what I'm saying? And then subscribe to the channel. But if you can donate, I'm talking about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, okay? Or better. Please do. Because ain't none of this free. Ain't none of this free. We out here doing it against the odds, you know what I'm saying? We doing it on no budget. Trying to get to a budget. Trying to get to monetization. I was shouting out all the real ones. Other people I watch, oh man, they've been out here. Hey, that's cool. I can tell Kia's been out here slaying down the hill here. They been having them some fun. Hell, you can see the foot marks of them going right back up and going again. Yeah. That's life right there, baby. You better live it. Dog out here, everybody out here. You got the footprints of the dog. Hell yeah. Love that, love that. Signs of the good times. That's what time is always is. I don't care what else they tell you life is about. That's all that really gonna matter every day, and especially in the end. You better tell a friend. You better live your life, damn it. If you ain't having no fun, you ain't breathing. I'm trying to tell you. So speaking of fun and everything, that's what we do here on various levels in the art life, showing you how to live your best art life. We got a lot of stuff coming up in 2025. One thing that I went to last year that I'm considering going back to, and more than likely I will, but I don't know. Because, again, everything costs. We need them donations. Like a day off today, hell, this thing I'm talking about is $35 last time I checked to get in. But it is a shoe convention, sneaker convention called Got Soul that tours the country. And like I say, it ain't snow. It's ice bits, baby. Ice grits. How we call it? Ice grits. It's them southern ice grits, baby. But no, Got Soul is coming back in February. And I think I want to attend again and cover it because it gave me some pretty decent numbers. Anytime I cover an event, a convention, anything like that, I always get decent numbers. I always get some hundreds on those videos, if not thousands. And I appreciate all y'all who seriously watch the content and show love, you know what I'm saying, liking and really watching from beginning to end. That's what time it is. But yeah, we think we want to do that again. We think we want to do Got Soul again. But like I say, we need to be stacking the chips now for everything so that when I want to even put out a calendar for y'all and guarantee, like, yes, I know I'm going to cover this, and this. But I can only do that if we got a working budget, which is why we need to be monetized so bad, which is why we need you to go ahead, like everything you watch, subscribe, and send donations. Especially right now, send donations because, especially subscribe, even if you don't send donations, but please send donations because, like I say, if let's say 10 people send $35, okay, I know I'm going to Got Soul. Then I'm gonna be planning, I'm gonna be like, all right, in addition to Got Soul, I'm gonna go to some nightlife events that are around the arts. One of my homeboys been telling me about this thing in Atlanta that goes on. He been talking about this for over a year. Joseph, I'm telling you, man, you gotta go. Joseph, I'm telling you. Oh man, I'm telling you, it's perfect content for ONYXCON. Man, I'm telling you. Shout out to my dog Joshua. What's happening, fam? Joshua DUI. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Let me see. No, DIY, excuse me, do-it-yourself. That's what it represents. Because he's a do-it-yourself dude. Brother Joshua got all kind of skills. He builds, film guy. I met him on set. We both do PA work. That's how we got to be good friends. But that's my homie right there. He from Atlanta too. Matter of fact, check out his channel. He always doing drone work. And he went out in the snow on a rooftop, got some beautiful shots of Atlanta yesterday. And it's on his TikTok. I think it's Joshua DYI. And also on his Instagram. I just like crunching it. It's fun to do that. But yeah, check him out. You know what I'm saying? Check him out. But yeah, he mentioned this thing to me. I don't forgot the exact name of it, but it's 20s to 50 some odd year old type of demographic. So, that fit me. And it's supposed to be a fun nightlife vibe, but he said they got video games, they be having little chat areas where folks can just sit down and lounge. You can dance if you want. DJs be going all night playing all kind of cool music. I said, hell yeah, I like that. I like that. Sound like a real one. It ain't, if you know, you know, but if you don't, you ain't invited kind of thing. I like that kind of stuff, because then you ain't gonna deal with the riffraff. You know what I'm saying? All the hot, crazy folk, they ain't even gonna want to come up in there. They'll be, oh, this is like a bunch of blurs, bunch of nerdy. Yep, that's right. Oh, okay, yep, bye. So yeah, I like the way it sounds. And then another friend was telling me about this house music event. Y'all know I love house. We covered House in the Park for the last couple of years, and that is, to this day, is some of my top content here. I get constant views of those videos. Constant love. So yeah, I'm thinking about, hitting up some of that type of stuff instead of just waiting for House in the Park in September. There's things that happen throughout the year and are general vibes. And if you know, you know. It ain't no elitist, cliquish type stuff. It's like, in the house world, one thing I know about that, everybody's invited. Everybody is invited. You know what I mean? It's just as long as you coming up in there with the right attitude and you came to dance. That's it. It ain't no typical club type stuff. We used to have a place in Atlanta called Wild Pitch Atlanta. If you know about it, you know. But that was my favorite house dance club in Atlanta that closed, unfortunately, years ago. I think it closed right after, the crisis, the medical crisis. Yeah, it closed. But man, when I tell y'all that was my joint. I took at least 2 or 3 honeys there on some dates. Had some really, really good times. Beautiful times. And the crowd be every age too. Every age, everybody up in there. It's mostly black, but it be everybody. It be, white, Latino, Asian, everybody partying, having a damn good time. And it's a real house vibe. Like, they do all that stuff they do up north. I heard about it, but I saw it for the first time there. They say that when they got a slick wood floor, like this place got a wood floor, they sprinkle the floor with powder so they can slide around more when they're doing their move. But they pulling out powder. I said, oh, snap. They folk be sliding. It's a trip. It's fun. Big fun. So, it's good times, man. That's what it is. That's what I'm always saying. That's what it's really all about. But yeah. Show y'all more of this. Whew. Beautiful, right? I don't see none of the fish down there. They hiding out today. Usually you can see these little fish whenever you drop something in the water. They be coming thinking it's something to eat. Be like, we ain't stupid, not today. We trying to stay where there's a little bit of warmth in this water, right? Probably right up under that log. Probably right up under that log. Yep. But yeah, a lot of good times ahead, y'all. I wanna it's crazy. Unfortunately, shout out to all my people in Cali. I went to LA last year for March. Don't look like I'll be doing that this year, unfortunately. It's just too much going on out there, and like a lot of the areas I would have went have been affected, and they're gonna need, you know, some recovery time for real. Quite frankly, a lot of people gonna be coming out this way and other places where they got family and friends. I know they're gonna be moving. It's easy enough to know whenever this kind of crisis happens with all them fires, and people have been enduring that for years, but then it finally hit home for real, literally. Your whole everything gone. They're gonna be battling with them crazy, shiesty insurance companies and everything else. Views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of ONYXCON's affiliates, associates, sponsors, etc. You know the deal. You know. But for real, they're gonna be going through it for a minute. So I can't wrap my mind around the logic of being out there, especially like I see people. I can only imagine the air quality already bad in LA because of all the cars, right? And traffic. Then you add in, do you know how many types of particles and chemicals and stuff are in the air in addition to the ash from what's burning in the woods? Because when a person's house burns down, imagine the amount of variety of plastics and certain metals that melt and stuff that just, man, that stuff is so toxic in the air. Like when I see the videos of people with masks on, I'm like, I feel it. I know why. You know, people who had never experienced that don't understand. I was in LA one time during a Christmas when they were having the fires. And I was staying, I was visiting people all over LA, but I was staying near Altadena, which is one of the areas that got hit this time. And it's really sad because Altadena has some very, very nice areas and nice houses. A lot of wealthy black folk up in there, and a lot of them lost their homes. And I wouldn't care. I'm not talking about this from race. I'm sharing that because I know a lot of people have this ignorant perception that only rich people of a certain ethnicity and everything lost their homes. You know, you got some people, I saw those statements and I was getting annoyed as hell because I'm thinking, you know, it's the problem with racial prejudice and all this other mess. It makes people in times of crisis, everybody starts picking sides and pointing fingers and trying to act like it's not just a general human crisis. You know, people are hurting people, period. It's just hurt time, man. People hurt, you know? And I even saw the mess where the one dude trying to put the whole thing of the fire hydrants on the governor. And when I saw this was a black woman, I said, oh Lord, here go this mess. It's like, really? You gonna put all that on her? Can you imagine? I'm not knowing what it is there. I don't know. I'm just saying I know how typically, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying typically when it comes to politics and stuff, someone can get in power, and depending on what's been going on for years before they had an opportunity to make a change, they up against all kind of walls of negligence and slack behavior and people not doing their jobs and they ain't gonna do it. And you gotta unravel a whole corrupt system of people protecting each other and their various jobs, but ain't none of them doing right. I mean, that's the only way you get to something like that, typically. Because who would want to know that, yo, if something ever jumps off like it did, that it's gonna all come back on them, unless they think they can keep getting away with it and still collect a check. So that don't start at the top. That starts on various other levels beneath the top, and it's a trickle down or trickle up, depending on which direction the blame is pointing. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. Like I said, I ain't gonna talk too much about that because I don't know the ins and outs, but I do know when I saw that people are, you know, some people try to make it a religious thing. Oh, see, you're gonna, all them evil people out there, they're gonna be, whoa, 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 everybody in there, these are not all evil people. What are you talking about? Everybody living in a mansion is not a demon. Just because they got money and you don't make them a damn demon, you idiot. Like, yo, figure it out. I'm not saying it's easy to get money. Y'all know if you watch my channel, I'm always about respect first. Respect, power, then money. Some people live within and celebrate the money, power, respect order. And that ain't the order. That is not the order. But if you salute it, or if you figure out how to move in it, you can make a living. And there's a lot of good people who understand what I just said, who figure out a way to still live within the righteous code, be about respect first, but they learn how to do it in a system that they know is opposite. And that's part of the goals I'm always trying to share with y'all. Like, you got to know it is what it is. But if you can keep your ethics about you and always be on the better side of history of life, of progression, you know, you can be something without being corrupt when you finally get your financial success and everything. Another reason I'm gonna shout out DoDash, her channel that I mentioned earlier on this live. Shout out to DoDash. Hope she's noticed I've given her some shout outs because I want her to follow back. All of us who got some righteous energy about us, and I ain't saying righteous on some religious stuff because I'm not religious, okay? The word means what it means, okay? It was not invented by religion. Or it doesn't have to go only with religion, you know? But anyway, I'm a big advocate for some of the things she was saying because she was talking about some of the same kind of energy. She wasn't defining it the way I define it. You know, I say it's all about respect, power, money. Put it in that order. But she was talking the same kind of consciousness, which tells me she's on that frequency. She was talking about how she used to be somebody who would put off doing her stuff on her YouTube because she felt like, oh, nobody cares. She got real sourpuss because she wasn't getting results, you know? And she was saying, and this is, you know, loosely quoting, not a direct quote. I never say I'm doing a direct quote when I'm talking about what somebody said. Whew. Oh yeah, we getting it now. We getting it now. We're gonna put the miles on today, baby. Let's see. All right. Hold on. Walk with me, talk with me. Sorry, y'all. Whew. I don't want to do all my natural human stuff. That can be seen as rude on camera. You know what I'm saying? This stuff, you know, you changing temperature levels, cold, hot, make your nose run. Make you have to get some stuff off your chest and spit it out, you know. Stuff I don't want y'all to have to see. You know, because I manifest as a human, but I am a AT alien. I am a superpowered mutant. I just come in a human form, so I gotta do this human stuff. So anyway, like I was saying, I was talking about shouting out DoDash, her channel. And she said, you know, she had to get out of her own way in so many words. She was saying, you know, she stopped being, when she would get to a place and the order ain't ready, she would sometimes be ready to get into it with these people. Like, you know, you messing up my money, my time. And all that's true. Because I done been there and I know what she's talking about. But she said, I just stopped being like that. And I try to be, you know, nice and patient, be friendly. And they started feeling like, you know, I'm the cool DoorDasher. So they would make sure my stuff was there. Or put mine at the front of the line. And just 10 other orders in front of me, they get mine done. I said, yep. I know what she's talking about. And it's easier said than done. Because I had my favorites of my annoyed places I would go for orders. Like, there was some places I'm just like, they just ain't good up in here. It don't matter how nice I act with them, they can always act stupid. They can always be slouch, making me late, messing up the possibility of me getting a better tip and all. I stop where I just come in, I say, hey, I'm here for this order, and I just take my time, and as soon as they get to that part on the clock where you can cancel the order, I cancel the order and get the hell on. That's another thing. I've heard her say that. I'm sure she's had to do that. But I'm gonna tell you, you learn quick doing that life. You be like, man, you're not gonna completely waste my time. My time is the money. So at a certain point, if it ain't coming, you just go ahead and cancel it. Cancel the order. You'll get a little something. You ain't gonna get no real money, but at least, hey, nothing is nothing. A couple of dollars is a couple of dollars, no matter what. I don't care what the rich folk out here saying, all the ballers, all the scammers and drug dealers and assholes out here fronting like life is so easy because they doing it the money, power, respect way. They doing it all these illegal, crazy ways and want to make everybody else feel like if you can't get to where I'm at, you ain't nobody. Yeah, I know. Y'all keep talking. Righteous people done figured out what time it is. Like I said, not religious, just conscious. You know what I mean? Speaking for myself. You start figuring it out. You stop beating up on yourself. You start feeling like, man, what am I doing wrong? I mean, what? So you can be a criminal and get back in the White House twice? It ain't nothing it ain't got nothing to do with how you think. It's a system that's already been built before you. And it itself is corrupt. That's that. It is corrupt. Now, do you have to be a part of that? No. Are you in it? Yes, we are in the Matrix. You're in the Matrix. But just like the Matrix movie tried to show you. Thank you, Sophia Stewart, for your concept that was used. And thank you, Wachowski Brothers, for a great project. But most importantly, thank you to the actors who made it come to life, because that's the real reason we love it. You know what I'm saying? Keanu Reeves, Lawrence Fishburne. Come on. You can be them. You can be the cool folk in the leather coming to kick that ass for the righteous side of things and set the clock back right. That's it. That's it. And it's funny how movies like that get made that are all about, like I say, what we ought to be about, the respect, power, money philosophy, not the money, power, respect philosophy. But you still got to get it made and produced in the money, power, respect market. So you learn how to manage, how to be a respect, power, money philosophy in a money, power, respect world. Once you figure that out, and once you learn how to maneuver amongst all this fakeness and whatnot, you're gonna see yourself prospering. And that's what Sister Girl was saying in so many words. She's saying, she said basically, I stopped being mad and I figured it out. Can't nobody resist positive energy. I don't care how bitter and ugly and mean and crazy they want to be and trollish and all. She said, you can't beat it. Pure, genuine, real respect. It's like kryptonite to the fake Superman, to the bizarro. You in the bizarro world. The only way you can defeat him is you got to figure out what his kryptonite is. And I'm telling you, one major part of it is respect. It's like, I want to argue. Oh, too bad for you. Have a good day. Peace. Just start walking. You ain't gonna stay here and argue with me. I knew it. You weak. You're this. You're that. You ain't nobody. Yeah. Come back and fight with me. I'm lonely. And the only way I can feel good is if I fight with people. No. You ain't gonna get it out of me. Punk. You ain't gonna get it out of me. I got too much to do. And that's another thing she said. I got money to make. She said, I started learning. Real money makers, real successful people, they do not take time for nonsense. They don't get into it. Conflicts that are non-beneficial to their bottom line. If it's affecting my bottom line, head's gonna roll. Other than that, we on the stroll. We on the stroll, baby. Oh, some of y'all can see how I was walking, and you know what it was. The minute I tilted my head, I ain't thinking about no foolishness, man. Ain't got no time. Talk to them, blackbirds. Tell them what we doing. We out here ready to eat. Y'all see them? Y'all hear them? Yeah, ONYXCON, outdoors, worldwide. I'll give you a little taste of that. Get you right, keep you in touch with the rest of nature. That's the first thing you gotta do every day out of respect. Sun bursts through the sky, my photo ID. What you say, Yasin Bey? Formerly known as Most Def, MC Supreme. That brother said, sun burst through the sky, my photo ID. When you know, you know. and you don't ask for no verification because you live in it. You are it. And it's universal for those willing to embrace it, but you gotta get to the truth first. You gotta be part of the human family. Who with me? Who with me? The rest, I'd be happy if you forget me. Everybody else, welcome. This is ONYXCON 2025. Let's go. Much love.